But that's a fact. Most people ain't gonna be counting no sheep. Most people ain't gonna. Most people ain't gonna do that. And my dumb ass used to do it. My grandma used to say, "Yeah, it's on now." My grandma used to say, "What is that?" Oh, I got another. Wait, super chat. Some emblem sign that says zero. YouTube creating all kind of ways to get money on here, guys. They're creating all kind of ways to get some money. So live. All kind of ways to get money on YouTube. So ain't no need for no handouts, bro. Ain't no need for no handout. There's too many ways to get money. And always getting handouts, that makes you lazy. It makes you lazy. That's the reason why they do it. Ever wonder why? The system of America give poor black people and poor people housing and don't give it to normal working people? Ever wonder that? And then they be all in your business. They be all in your business when you getting housing and all that stuff. All in your business. You can't have a man living there. You got to sneak him in. They all in your business. How much money you make. You can't make enough. If you make over a certain amount of money, they come in your house and do inspections. Ain't no way I sell my soul. And of course, you say, well, the people overseas, right? Well, the Mexicans come over here and get it. And whoever, the Venezuelans or whoever come get it. Bro, you can't compare them to a black American. You can't. They gonna come over here and move differently than what black Americans do. They'll let them come over here, right? And they'll let them work. But a black American, if you submit yourself to housing and all that bullshit, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna be inspecting your house, going in your closet, seeing who is there. No man better not be there. You're gonna get kicked out, and then what? 8 times out of 10, most black Americans, niggas gonna sell dope out of it. Nobody's gonna go to work. And then next thing you know what? Kids gonna be grew up into that system. Generation of kids. We see that right now. We see that right now. Generations of kids being raised in the system that can't get out. It's a trap. It's a trap. You can't compare what black Americans do, niggas. You can't compare what niggas do to people that come over here from other countries. We move different than them. Well, they move differently than us. Nigga don't do right on housing, bro. They get the doors kicked in. The nigga the man that's there, he's selling dope. The system is designed to keep you right there. Otherwise, why wouldn't they give housing to normal people, normal average people? Why? Somebody that go to work every day. Those are the best candidates to get housing. Not no person that got 3, 4 different baby daddies. 9 times out of 10, she got a habit. 9 times out of 10, he gotta have it too, and he trying to sell dope. And all they do is procreate, reproduce, and start a thing all over again. That's all they do. That's all they do. Most black Americans that end up on housing, end up in the projects, be stuck right there. Very few. I'm not saying that nobody do it, but the number is very low, bro. You got to look at the numbers. And you can't compare black Americans to Mexicans or Venezuelans or anybody else coming over here. Their mindset is different. And they go treat them different. Take it from the OG. They go treat them differently. I'd rather do what I did. Work. Find me a skill that I love to do. Earn, spend less, and invest. Not only does that build character in you, but it also builds character in your kids. I'm sorry, I don't want my grandkids and kids raised on housing, bro. Raised in the projects. I don't want that for my kids. That's a mindset. As we see over and over and over again, that goes through generation to generation to generation. That is a generational thing, bro. How are you? MR, I'm doing good. How you doing? Just have a discussion. The system of America. I retired at 47 years old. I didn't need no housing. I didn't need no food stamps to do that. I retired at 47 years old. I would have retired earlier than that, but for some of those years, I didn't have my mind on right. Yes, I'm retired at 47 years old. Doing it the right way. Going out making the earn, spending less, making proper investments, not by going on the government, not by submitting me and my family and my girls to the system, where it be all in our business. No, the system, when it comes to housing, welfare, they all in your business. The purpose of welfare is for single moms that dads ain't around. That's the purpose of welfare. So if she's on welfare, right? Guess what? They're not gonna let a man come be on the lease. And as a man, I don't need the government overlooking my household. I'm the man of my household. I don't need no handout. I know how to go get money. That's how I retired at 47 years old. 47 years old, retired. My daughters are on pace right now to retire if they choose to. No help of the system. I got grandkids. No help of the system. My daughter's a high income earner. Never been on welfare, Medicaid, and food stamps. Never. And never will, because she never seen that before. She know how to earn, spend less, and invest. I don't need nothing from the government, bro. And I would never tell nobody, especially a black American, I never would tell them, go get on housing. All you gotta do is go to work and save your money. Well, if you see all these females, they got 3 different baby daddies, and you see them out in the clubs all over the place. Guess what that money is majority? Number one, it's income tax season. It's income tax season. Most of them scamming income tax, bro. and get 8,000, 9,000. By the summer, they be back broke. And then number two, they let the dough boys come in. The dude come give them some dough and let them go to the club. Meanwhile, their kids are unsupervised. And then their kids are seeing all the bullshit. Next thing you know, the mama got 3, 4 baby daddies. The next thing you know, the daughter got 3, 4 baby daddies. It's the system. And guess what? They want to keep you right there. She can't report, or she cannot report no more than a certain amount, a level of income threshold. The woman that's on welfare can't make too much money, or they gonna do what? They gonna cut her housing. They gonna cut her food stamps. They gonna cut off her Medicaid. The housing check of $30 a zero gonna go up. And guess what they gonna do? I've seen so many of them. Listen to the OG. I've seen so many of them. Instead of go to work, they'll keep their housing because they don't want their housing check. They don't want their voucher to get cut, and they don't want to have to start paying rent. That's what majority of those people do, bro. Huh? That's what majority of them do. They want to stay right there on housing. I've seen so many families stuck in the projects, bro, for decades and decades and decades and decades. So many. Stuck right there. See, one thing about black Americans, black folk, we not like nobody from overseas, bro. Them people come from poverty. We spoiled over here. Black folks on housing, majority of them, we talking about numbers, use it for the wrong reasons. And then they be stuck right there. You better not make income and don't report it to the welfare office. You got a job now and you don't report your income. Guess what they gonna do? Cut you off. That's what they gonna do. You gotta go by their rules. You only can have so many people in your house. Only so many people in your house. And if you got kids, you gotta keep reporting. You gotta keep letting them know. You gotta qualify for 2, 3 bedroom apartment, 2, 3 bedroom a house. They just don't give you housing and just get out the way. They don't just give people housing and welfare and get out of the way. You gotta report to Massa. Massa wanna come look and see if there are any men in your house. Welfare is for people that's really, women that made bad decisions, chose the wrong niggas, and slept with 3, 4 different of them and got 3, 4 different kids. It was designed as a boost, but it has become a crutch. Listen to the OG. It has become a crutch. Guess what? Donald Trump at any given second can close it, can shut off anybody's voucher, anybody's welfare at a drop of a dime. And guess what? Your ass gotta go. And guess what? 8 out of 10 of those people that be on welfare ain't got no money. Ain't got no money to go move nowhere else. None. And guess what they do? Go back begging the Massa. Oh, they cut off my housing. Oh, you cut off my welfare. Oh, you cut off my food stamps. Go back to the welfare office begging. Begging and bumming. That's exactly what that is, bro. That's how the system is designed. I keep telling y'all that, bro. The system is designed to keep you right here. It's easier to get a job, spend less, and invest and grow. I don't need welfare to retire at 47 years old, bro. I retired at 47 years old only because I was wet behind the ear when I was younger, and it took me a while to catch my snap, and I still retired at 47. If I'd have listened to the blueprint that was put down to me, and I didn't think I knew it all when I was younger, I would have already retired. I'd have been retired a long time ago. I didn't need no welfare. We didn't need no welfare food stamps. I had 3 kids. We didn't need no welfare food stamps for me to earn, spend less, and invest. My kids ain't have to see me take a handout from nobody. They see me work. They see me go get it and come back with it. They see me invest. They see me buying shit, investments. They see me buying wholesale properties, fixing them up and selling them. Not only did they see me, guess what? They put the work in too, because I had my girls doing the same thing. They had jobs they had to do, bro. They had jobs they had to do. That's what happened. I didn't have to go on welfare and duck and dodge whenever they want to come inspect the apartment. The man inside of me, I got too much pride, bro. You got when you on a welfare and housing, you can't keep your clothes in the closet. Or if you do, when they schedule an inspection, you got to take your clothes out of there and move them somewhere else, and then they come inspect. Nobody better not tell. You know, if you don't get along with somebody, they go down there to the welfare office and tell that girl that it's a man living in that house. Guess what's going to happen? She's going to lose everything and be out on the street. You can't have too many people coming and visit you. Man, there's all kind of rules and regulations, bro, to that welfare. All kind. All kind of rules. And they can cut it off whenever they get ready. Whenever they get ready, they can cut it off. You think you're going to get a car note and have a car in your name, a nice car? If you get it up under the umbrella, if they find out you got a car in your name, they can cut it off. Yes, they got other races that come and get those things, but they do it up under the radar. And those other people coming from other countries, they already got a game plan, bro. They come with a different type of mindset. Most black Americans ain't got that mindset. Most black Americans use it and abuse it. And you'll see them at the club. You'll see them with Jordans on every goddamn week. You'll see the baby mama, you'll see her with her hair and her nails done in the club every single night getting drunk. Stuck in a system. Stuck in a system. They will not give a regular working family no discount on no house. They won't do it. Because it's like a concentration camp. You know what I'm saying? That projects, bro, is like a concentration camp. Reproduce, don't go nowhere. Reproduce, don't go nowhere. Only places they go is to the club to go stunt and take girl trips. 9 times out of 10, when they take them girl trips, they going to go meet other men to do some tricking. 9 times out of 10, that's what they be doing, bro. And they be broke by the summer. Hey, what's up, Napoleon? Then they be broke by the summer. I've seen so many women that's on welfare. Y'all know it's income tax season right now, right? I got family members right now, girls, home girls, people I grew up with. That income tax season. They get income tax check. Guess what? You will see them in Vegas. They going on a girls trip, balling out of control. They go and they ball out of control, and then they be broke by July, August, September. They get a brand new car, and then they go stunt and go to all the clubs, and then they be broke by August. You know, time go by fast. When August get here, guess what they do? $40 to the cash out. You know, a lot of dudes are thirsty. A lot of dudes are thirsty. $40 to the cash out to keep them afloat until when? Next February, income tax season again. That's what happens. And then meanwhile, the kids are watching. See, this how the system is, bro. The kids are watching, right? Bloop, she drop a baby. The baby is watching the whole thing unfold. A lot of them leave their kids at that house while they going to the club, while they doing drugs. Meanwhile, the kids are on the phone doing knows who, what, whatever, looking at Suki with the good cookie, Sukiana, Sexy Red, and learning that same process all over again. Next thing you know, the mom that got the 3-4 kids, don't let it be she got 2 girls and 2 boys, all different baby daddies, none of them around. She's going to the club every weekend. Now the kids 11, 12 years old. Guess what they are doing? Doing what the YN's doing right now to this day. Then guess what? Now those kids are 14, 15, guess what happened? Now they having kids. And guess what? The process starts all over again. Listen to the OG. I've been seeing this since the 80s, bro. Same process. I know grandparents, great-grandparents, daughters that are still stuck in that same welfare system that I've been talking about for 2 weeks. That is the system of America. That is America's system way of putting y'all or them into concentration camps. They control you in that concentration camp. Why do they control us, Stock Sniper? Because you can't get a job, and if you do, you can't make over a certain amount, because if you do, guess what they're gonna do? Now you gotta start paying rent. If you was paying $30, if you get a job and you work 40 hours a week, guess what's gonna happen when they find out? You gotta tell them, because if you don't and they find out, they're gonna kick you off welfare. AKA, you scamming the government. And they know most black folk, once I've seen so many black girls stop going to work because they don't want to lose. They don't want their food stamps to get cut. They don't want to have to pay. They want to keep paying their $30 worth of housing or zero rent. But if they get a job, it could be a Jack in the Box, and they get a job, that rent goes up to 2. Well, here and probably everywhere else is probably more, But here, that rent will go up from 0 to 500, from 30 to 500. Guess what they'll do? They'll get that check and quit because they don't want their rent to go up. They rather have the young niggas come in and out, giving them $40 to the cash out, then say, forget that welfare. I'm going to school for something that I love to do. I'm going to work, and I'm going to earn. I'm going to spend less, and I'm going to make investments. That's yes. You don't need welfare to retire. I retired at 47 years old. Yes, I did. My kids, my girls are on track right now. If they want to retire at 35, they will have the ability to do that. Why? Because they come from a line of not being a servant or master, but they come up from a line of earners, spend less, and invest. Because the kids are watching whatever those parents do that's on housing, on welfare, the kids are watching, bro. If you are what you become, you are what you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with a bunch of bums and beggars and people that always want a handout, not only will you be that, listen to the OG, not will only you be that, but your kids and grandkids will be the same way. 8 times out of 10. That's the numbers. Not by Google, but what I've seen in my 50 years of being on this earth. My 50 years, my mama's 70 years, my grandparents who I talk about all the time. I got hundreds and hundreds of years of information about the system of America. That's why that's dear to my heart. I would never, no black American, you don't need to sell your soul and go get on welfare. No, go to work. Go to school. Learn a trade. Go make money. Save your money by spending less. And learn the stock market. And learn investing. And build something for you and your family. I wish my daughter would tell me she gonna go, man, I have a heart attack. That goes against my whole line of my bloodline. If my daughter come and tell me she going on the county. Girl, you better go to work. There's too many jobs out there to be looking for a handout and begging and bumming. That's exactly what going on welfare is. It's begging and bumming. I said it. Ain't no way in the world, bro. I would have my kids, ain't no way in the world. My daughter got 2 kids by 2 different baby daddies. Ain't no way in the world she gonna come tell me she gotta go on housing. You better go get a job. You better go work for the post office. You better go get a CDL like I did and go drive a truck. That's what you better do. I don't care what you going through. Your ass going to work. You ain't not finna show. You're not finna show my grandkids how to beg and bum. From the system of America? Hell no. Ain't no way in the world. I don't give a damn what Mexicans do. I don't give a damn what Venezuelans do. That's totally different. They get treated different. You see that on the job. They get treated different, bro, than black Americans. especially in 2025, they get treated totally different. And they gonna act totally different. When they own housing and welfare, they gonna act totally different. Niggas ain't gonna act right, bro. Niggas don't act right. I've never heard of any niggas get on housing, actually do what they supposed to do, and let it go. Stop it. I ain't never heard no nigga do that, bro. No black American. Ever. That the numbers don't even, that ain't even something to even do. That's not even sustainable, bro. It's easier to go to work. That's what's wrong with black America right now, bro. That's why we don't own nothing no more. That's why. That's why all the houses are bandos. That's why they knock down the projects. They don't really even want black Americans in that shit no more, bro. They don't. Why? Because black Americans don't want to work. And the ones that do work, they getting far, 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 far away from that shit. Like me. But them niggas in the hood, that's inside of that trap cage, that's inside of that concentration camp, because that's exactly what it is. It's America's way of locking niggas in. And as far as Mexicans, Venezuelans, Hispanics, they just started getting all that because of Biden. They just not starting to get that because of Biden. And look what's happening right now. They're getting eviction notices and getting the hell up out of here. You can either do two things. We'll help you get out of here, but if we gotta deport you, you going to prison. They just opened up Alcatraz, bro. Donald Trump just reopened Alcatraz. Do you know what that means? At any given time, the government can order the military, if you're on housing, could come kick your door in, bro. I couldn't live like that. Well, I got a duck and dodge from the welfare office. When the girl find out that the welfare office coming to do an inspection, I gotta take all my clothes and I gotta go. Yes, that's what happens, guys. I'm here to educate y'all. I'm here to educate you. Housing ain't that simple, bro. It ain't. It's not that simple. If that's the case, why average working Americans not on it? I'm not talking about the ones that's doing it on the slick, scamming, right? That's scamming. If a woman is on housing and the rules are you can't have a man there working, the man is not going to be on the lease, right? But is a man coming there, going to work, that's scamming. That's scamming the government. That's scamming. That's begging, bumming, and scamming. So what are we doing here? Are we against the scamming and the begging and the bumming for real? Or are we not? If you mess with a girl, if you go tell your girl to go get on housing, first of all, She got to say the baby daddy not around. She got to say you ain't around. She got to say you a deadbeat daddy. You know that, right? She got to say you a deadbeat daddy when she go down there to the county. Oh, go ahead on, baby. Long as we get free rent. Long as we get free rent. Yeah. But you go to work and try to stack money. That's scamming. That's scamming the American dollars. That's scamming people who pay taxes, bro. That's scamming. So are you with scamming or are you against scamming? You can't be both. I did a live earlier called Straddling the Fence. Either you in or you out. Ain't no in between. There's no in between. So either you against scamming and begging and bumming or you with it. Only when you can get it. Come on, bro. We got to think. We got to think. We got to think. Yes, that's scamming the American government. That's scamming the American dollar, which is a federal offense. If you tell your girl to go get housing and welfare so you can save your money, which you're supposed to be doing that anyway. So if you tell your girl to go get housing and you really don't need it because you got a good job, what is that called? What is that called? Scamming. But if you don't know, that's what I'm here for, to let you know. That's scamming. That's scamming, y'all. That's scamming the United States government, which is a federal offense under Penal Code 67Z-A3, fraud. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm going in. It's easier and better to go to work, get you a trade. It's easy to get a CDL license. They're hiring CDL drivers right now. Easiest job to get on. Go get you a CDL. Make you $100,000 a year. You won't have nobody in your business. You don't need welfare, Medicaid, and food stamps and housing. Keep your spending minimal. Make proper investments. Not only is that good morally, but guess what it does? You're teaching your kids and your girl moral responsibility. You're teaching them. It's easier to do this. It's easier to do this. Earn, spend less, and invest. It's a lot easier doing things the right way. It's hard to break the law, bro. To try to, slicker and slam, and try to get over. It takes so much energy to do those things, and you think you're getting over, but you're really not. Then you gotta look out your window, peep out your window to see if the government outside. You gotta be really quiet. You gotta leave when they come. It's easier just to do this, bro. Get you a trade that you love. Don't go to school for something you don't love to do. I'm gonna say that right now. I told my daughters, you go to college, but you gonna find something that you love to do. Don't go to college for something you don't love to do. Why? Because when you graduate, you ain't gonna go to work in that field. Why? Because you don't like it. And that's what I told my daughters. Go to school for something y'all love to do. And go get some money. Go spend less. And make you some investments. And take care of your kids. And keep the government out of your business. Well, Dad, Jose them and Rosa, Jose and Rosa, well, they getting Medicaid and food stamps and welfare. They are different. They're different than us, child. Let them do them. We gonna do us. Maybe that's their blueprint. Maybe they don't have a blueprint. We got a family blueprint right here that's been passed down from generation to generation to generation. We got a family blueprint, and it's not to kiss mouses, ring, and go get on welfare now. Well, hell no. We will do without and scrape before we go down there to the welfare office and go get on welfare. Oh, hell no. Why? Because we got morals and principles. That's why. Yeah, you made a mistake. You had 2 kids by 2 different baby daddies. But guess what? We gonna make it work. Your ass going to school. You going to school for a high demand job. We ain't got time to play no more. You been playing by sleeping with these different niggas. And look where it got you. Now we don't have time to play no more. You going to school for a job that's in high demand, and it's gonna make you a high income earner. We gonna do whatever we gotta do until you graduate. But one thing we not gonna do is go down there to that county. Nah, we ain't doing that. Guess what that does? That builds character in your kid, bro. Yeah. We don't look for handouts. That's what we don't do. Especially in 2025. There's too much money out here to be going to get on welfare. You better create a product. Product outweighs talent. I just told y'all that last night. Product outweighs talent. Why the hell would I go get on welfare when I got talent and I got product and I got a mouth that I can run and I got a skill? Better get a product to go sell. And then when you do get you some money, you better go get you 3-4 different streams of income. Yeah, that's how you do it. Instead of trying to figure out a way to get on welfare, try to figure out a way to get some real money. Products. More than one ways to skin a cat. More than one way to make money. Multiple streams of income. And guess what? It's never enough streams of income. Never. And one thing about product, listen to the OG. One thing about product, it don't spoil. All you gotta do is earn, spend less, and invest. That's it. That's easier than going down there, waiting in that long ass line. That long ass line is about from here to downtown Houston. That's how long that welfare line is. Then when you get there, you gotta put a mask on because Everybody in the building is probably coughing. And then once you finally get there, you got to fill out 1,000 pages probably. Yeah, it's not an easy process, bro. The American government know you thirsty, and they're gonna make it even. They're gonna make you even thirstier. They're gonna make you beg when you come to the table. By the time you wait down that long ass line in downtown Houston and barely get to the front or wherever, I don't care if it's California, New York, name a state. I don't care where, it's all the same. It's the same process, bro. It's the same American system blueprint. In every state, it's the same thing. Some states worse than others, but the process is the same. Why? Because it's all up under the same system. What happened in Texas happens in Louisiana. What happens in Louisiana happens in California. What happens in California happens in New York. What happens in New York happens in Philly. What happens in Philly happens in Florida. It's the same system. Just different people, but it's the same system. Same game, different folks. That is called a system. The system of America. And yeah, it might look good, but you better be on your P's and Q's if you downgrade yourself to going down there to the welfare office. Or if you talk your baby mama to go down there to their welfare office and go sign up for welfare. That even sounds ridiculous. For me to tell her to go down there, go sign up for welfare as a man. And I'd go tell my lady or my daughter or my homegirl, go down there and go fill out application for welfare. We're gonna run it up. I don't need that to run it up. Which 8 times out of 10, you ain't gonna run it up. Because whatever money that you getting, you gonna spend it. One thing about when you work hard for something, you value it more. When it's given to you, you value it less. That's the subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind, when you don't have to work for something, you don't appreciate it. That's not my rules. That's life. That's why Black Americans and Black America can't escape the American system right now. Because they locked in the system. Wouldn't it be great to be in the land of milk and honey and not be locked into the system? Wouldn't it be great to be able to beat the system? Some people, don't get me wrong, some people can't beat the system. But the odds of that happening and the chance is this. So what would you rather do? Do something that you know the odds are against you? Gamble, basically? That's worse than gambling. If you know that nobody succeeded with that system of welfare, nobody has succeeded there, bro. It's very slim people who have succeeded. Let's keep it real. It's very few people who have succeeded with that system without scamming. Very few people. So even the people overseas, if they tell their baby mama to go down there, and the man work on a regular basis, he work. Guess what he's doing? He's stealing. He's stealing. He's scamming. That is a scam. Y'all know that, right? That's a scam. That is for women that ain't got nobody, bro. They got 3, 4 kids, 3 different baby daddies that made a mistake and really ain't got nobody. Which that there is very slim too, because majority of them gonna have niggas coming in the house. Let's keep that real. So the system was designed for that. But the system who wrote it, they know that's not gonna happen, bro. They know you're gonna be stuck right there. Why they do what? Why they run it up? Why they keep on earning? Well, Stock Sniper, why would the system of America want to do that? Because they know most black people built this country, right? So that's their form of keeping you trapped in a prison. Because if black people really think outside of the box and use their head and come together, this country would be ran by black America. That's why they want to keep you on welfare, keep you thinking like that, like you're getting over, and say, well, you know what? Instead of encouraging the mom to work, we want you to work. We'll let you keep the housing, but you work. Instead of encouraging growth, or if you make any more than this, we cutting everything off. Soon as you get a job, it ain't like they say, all right, you got a job now. We're going to give you 6 months. After 6 months, then we're going to try to wean you off of this. That's not how it works. Soon as the woman get on welfare and she go to work and they find out she working, soon as they see that check come in, guess what they going to do? They going to start cutting it right then and there. Knowing that she ain't got enough money, because she ain't made enough money yet to even pay it. So they going to raise her rent. Next month, you got to pay this. Now when she see that, oh man, the apartment, they done went up on my rent. Guess what she going to do? Quit. Because she know by the time it's time to pay rent, she ain't going to have that money anyway with the job. It's a scam, bro. And I've seen that over and over, generation, and generation. I'm not just talking. I ain't just got here. I've been here. And I've seen it. In living live flesh right now. Now I've seen how it traps people in your mind, the subconscious mind. Because remember, whenever you get something for free, you don't appreciate it. We love free, and we're going to milk it. We're going to milk it till it can't be milked no more. We're going to milk it till it can't get milked no more. And the system ain't tripping. Why they ain't tripping, Stock Sniper? Because you ain't trying to educate yourself. You ain't trying to spend less. And you trying to make no proper investments. Let alone if they find out you bought a house. Oh, you out of there. All of it's gone for sure. You probably ain't going to be able to get it no more in life. Well, didn't in 95 you own a Lexus, or in 97 you owned a Toyota, and in 99 you bought this car? That's what they do. They run a background check on the things you have bought. And if you have bought anything or have done anything positive, it's kind of like they hold it against you. It's a system. And the opposite of the system is what the people overseas do. All America is the land of milk and honey. Why would I want a handout from the land of milk and honey? You can be whatever you want to be. As long as you think logically, you can be whatever you want to be. right? If you think, like, it's just like, if I say, I could be anything I want to be. Well, I'm 50 years old and I want to go play for the Lakers. That's not realistic. But you can be whatever you want to be, realistically. That's what I mean by that. Realistically, you can. But you gotta work, bro. It's the land of milk and honey for a reason. And the way, the opposite of the system of America, how you beat the system of America is find something you love to do, you master it, you spend less, you try to pay as less taxes as you can, and you make investments, and you teach it to your family, and you pass it down, and you teach people. That is the opposite of the system of America. And listen to the OG. The system of America don't want you doing that, especially if you black. Especially if you black. The system of America is trying to keep us arguing so bad, bro. Why? Because they know that the game is being released. The game is being released. What game is that, Stock Sniper? The opposite of the system of America. Make or earn. Spend less. Make proper investments. Retire when you're 47 years old or earlier. And keep it going. That's what they don't want you to do, bro. They want you stuck in them projects. They want you stuck on welfare. Trust me. They benefit tremendously off people on welfare, bro. AKA concentration camp. If America had it their way, everybody would be on welfare, bro. And they'll be making all the money. Nobody will know nothing about investments. Nobody will know nothing about developing a skill so you can make money, so you can invest. They don't want nobody doing that. Telling you. Why? Okay, prime example. Why they don't teach you about the stock market in high school? Why they don't teach you that you can make money if the stock market goes up or if it goes down? Why they don't have real estate classes in high school? Real estate, you should know real estate in junior high, bro. You should know about stocks in elementary. Why they don't talk about that in school, in the public school? Why? It's the system of America. You learn what they want you to learn. They teach you exactly what you need to learn to work their equipment, just like on the job. When they do on the job training, you learn how to work their equipment. Same with America. That school system, you learn how to work their equipment. Their goal is for when you graduate to go to work, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Go to work, but they also want you spending all your money. They don't want you investing. Not at all. They don't want you to know how easy it is to go down there to the county and go buy a house for pennies on the dollar. They don't want you to know that. They don't want black folk to know that. They want to keep you paycheck to paycheck so they can come in and buy up your whole section. That block you stand on, that housing, that house that's on housing, they don't want you to be the owner of that house. They want you to be the one inside of it on housing. They don't want you to be the one to collect the housing check from the county. You know, if you make an earn, you spend less than you can invest, you can go and buy you a wholesale house from the county, fix it up, You know, it has to be up to code, and then put it on housing. So you're not on welfare. You are collecting a housing check. Instead of being the one receiving a voucher, you want to be the one that's receiving the housing check. That's the person you want to be. I don't want to be the one on housing, bro. I don't want to be the one on welfare. I don't want my kid or my lady to be the one on welfare. I want us to be the one that own the house, that's on housing, that's collecting the check, not the voucher. I want the check. I don't want the voucher. It's a difference. The system of America want black folk to think like that. I want to get the housing check. I want to get the housing voucher. They want you and I to get the voucher. They don't want us to get the check from the government. See, when you got a house that you put on Section 8, guess what? You get top rent dollar. You get top rent. Yes. They pay you the most. They don't say, well, Mr. Stock Sniper, I appreciate you for coming down here and putting your home on housing. We really appreciate it. How much is your rent? No, they gonna give me the max rent for the area. Think about that for a second. They gonna give me the max rent. Whatever the max is. Sometime that max be 2-3 times the rent. See, we gotta start thinking different, bro. We gotta stop thinking about a voucher. We gotta start thinking, I want the check from the government. I don't want no fake voucher check. I want the real check that's gonna be direct deposit in my bank account. It is the first of the month. And the alert come to my phone. That's what I want. So I would never agree with going on Section 8, bro. Never. Because all you got to do is go to work, spend less, invest, learn about the stock market, learn about investing, buy you a house, pay for it cash, fix it up, put it on housing, collect the housing check every first, never late, until you want to get rid of the house. That's the mindset that we need to think. That's the mindset you need to be thinking about, bro. That's the mindset. I just gave a whole blueprint. That somebody can start right now. Before I put my kids and my girl on housing, I'll go stay with my mama. I'll go stay with a family member. And that's what they'll say. Ain't no way in the world I let somebody in my family tell me they're going down there to the county. And I know you good people. Nah, you ain't got to do all that. I got you right here. Just make sure you do what you're supposed to do. That's how we're supposed to do. See, that's another thing about that welfare. They know that we don't work together. Hey, there's no reason why black folks should be down there begging the government for welfare, bro. When you got family and homeboys and homegirls who you kick it with all the time at the club, who y'all drink with and party with and kick in, and you think they got, oh, I love you, sis. Oh, I love you, bro. But then your same sister, your same bro telling you they got to go down there to the county. See, they use the system of America. They use the separation of us against us. Yeah, I'm going in today. Yeah, I'm going in. It's true though, bro. You gotta think about it. Y'all gotta think about it. That's why you got to pay attention to your circle. You got to pay attention to who you be around. You got to pay attention to who you listen to. You got to pay attention to all that, bro. Because if you're around the wrong people, you would think like that. You would think like it's okay to go down there and beg for housing and you think that you winning if you're getting a voucher check. If you're getting a voucher for housing, you'll think you winning, which really you losing. If you're around, that's how you know the type of people that people be around, bro. That's how you know. That's how you know the type of people be around. All you gotta do is let them talk. That's it. And you know, that's a mind. That's the mindset you don't want to be in. A mindset of while you thinking you winning with a voucher, you really getting fucked all type of ways. I don't want the voucher. I want the housing check. And it's simple to do that. You don't have to go on the government. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go on the county to build your money up, bro. You don't. I don't want no voucher. Hell no. I want the housing check. That's how you gotta think. And thinking about getting a voucher, thinking you winning, that's exactly where they want you at. But the powers that be up there go to laughing and grinning when they got a nigga hollering about, I want my girl to go get a voucher so we can be on housing, and that'll make me save money so we can come up. That's exactly where they want you. That's not the way to think, bro. The way to think is, I don't want to be the one to get the voucher. I want to be the one to get the housing check. I want the check. I don't want the voucher. Well, Stock Sniper, I can get the voucher. No, it don't work like that. Handout, scam. That's what that is. No. It's easier to go to work, save your money, don't spend no money, save the dough, save every check for 6 months, and then go down there to that county, buy you a house, and then go next door to the welfare office, fill out the paperwork to put your house on housing and collect the check. Not the voucher, but the check. You know the check is a whole lot more than the voucher. You know that, right? The person that gets the check is the person that's winning. The person that gets the voucher, the $30 a month rent or the zero rent, you think you winning, but you losing. It's a trap. It's a trap. And if you scamming to get the voucher check, penal code section 763E4, yes, that's a hefty charge, bro. That's a hefty Fed case. And if you don't know nothing about jail, Fed is day for day. And the federal government got a 98% win rate. Your ass scammed the federal government of fraud, of welfare fraud, your ass gonna rot in prison. You can't worry about what Julio and Rosa do. You can't worry about them. They got a pass. The system of America gave them a pass through Joe Biden. So you can't compare yourself to Julio and Rosa. The same rules do not apply. They don't. And the thing about Rosa and Julio, the plan that The reason why they gave them all that, because they thought that Julio and Rosa was gonna vote for them. So we gotta start thinking long term. We gotta start thinking long term. A lot of people are going by what they see in the last 4 or 5 years, bro. That's what you're going by. What you see the last 4 or 5 years. Well, they did that. The trick, the Hispanics and the votes, they gave them all that for votes, bro. And guess what happened? It didn't work. They voted for Donald Trump. I was raised around Venezuelans. I was raised around Hispanics. Yeah, I was raised around them. Some of my best of friends are from Venezuela. Yeah, I'm from Houston, deep down south, close to the border. You know, I'm right here. I'm right where they at, bro. So I know what I'm talking about. I ain't just talking. Some people just be talking, bro. Which, you know, that's good. That's the internet, content. Some people just be talking. That's why you got to pay attention to who you listen to. You can get scammed by listening to anybody on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing we got a bad habit of doing. Listening to these people on the internet. And I'm good at listening. And I listen. I pay attention really, really well.
You want some more coconut water?
Let me see what it tastes like. I don't like coconut water. But
that's pure coconut water, straight up the coconut. It's a lot of potassium. It's healthy.
Coconut water.
Straight from the coconut.
I want a real coconut.
That is a real coconut. Mm-hmm.
It is a real one?
Yeah.
With a thing at the top that you have to push in.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot of vitamins and everything.
I like it.
You do?
Yeah, I like it.
Kroger's. I mean, H-E-B or Kroger's. One of the two.
That's good right there. They give me more, pep in my step when I run. I feel it already.
Okay, well, I'll leave it, put it back in my house.
It's a whole lot in there or just a little bit?
But it just been open.
Oh.
I just tasted it.
Yeah. I don't like the taste, but hey.
It's healthy.
That's more, that's the best way to rehydrate yourself. Coconut water. It's better than regular water. I'm watching the game, just sitting back, chilling. That's what I'm doing, guys. I think I'm gonna stay live this whole time. Yeah. I talked a whole lot for a whole hour. Now I'm about to shut up. Anybody want to comment? Let's, make a comment, bro. I'm tired of talking. I've been talking too much. I want to interact with somebody in the chat. I'm watching the basketball game and we just chilling.
What you trying to find, baby?
Nothing. But yeah, that's one of my big things. The system of America and how it can trick a person. That's why I got to speak on that, bro. I've been talking about the system of America for a couple of weeks now. But we gotta get educated about this system. And one thing y'all gotta realize, bro, y'all gotta realize that, especially if you're younger, you gotta understand that older people, especially if anybody watched me and been around, right? You get the idea. I'm retired at 47 years old, bro. I'm heavy into the stock market. I showed my brokerage accounts. Yeah, I'm heavy.
Glasses.
So when I speak, like E.F. Hutton, you gotta be listening and comprehending. You'll learn a whole lot. And it can change you and your family's whole trajectory, straight up. That's the reason why I'm on this internet, bro. I'm on this internet because I realize that a lot of people need my help from an older person. I done been there and done that, bro. I'm in the stock market. I've been in the stock market since I was a kid. I've been investing since I was a kid. I've been investing longer than a lot of these people been alive. Real talk. I come from a line of investors and people of service. And the whole time, my mama, my daddy, my grandpa, my uncles have always schooled me on the system of America. See, just like the people overseas come over here and do what they do, guess who they learned that from? They learned that from black people, bro. And that game was stolen from a whole nother group of people. Just think about it. If we just sit back and think, black folk, before Mexicans was over here, before Chinese was over here, before all these different nationalities of race or cultures came over here, we were here. The same thing that they come over here and do, that's what my grandfather, great-grandfather, that's what they did. So they got the blueprint. Them people from overseas, they got that blueprint from black Americans. The 50s, the 40s, the 60s. That was really earning, spending less, and investing. That's who they got there from, bro. To come over here and make money, stack money, act broke, what I talk about all the time. Who you think they learned that from? Now, how do you think they learned how to move in America, bro? How do you think all these guys that came over here from all these different countries, Mexicans was the first to get taught by black Americans? Who you think taught them the game on how to move in America? Who you think taught Mexicans? I tell y'all all the time, I was raised around Mexicans. I know how to speak Spanish very fluently. I'm good at speaking Spanish. Yes, they used to call me the Black Mexican. I'm good at speaking Spanish. I got a lot of Mexican friends. Guess who they learned how to maneuver? They had to learn it from somebody, how to move in America. They learned how to move in America from black folk. Not the black folk of these days, but the black folk before the crack era, way back when, my grandfather and them. That's who taught them how to move in this country. Because in the plants, at one time, it was nothing but black folk. Then the Mexicans. Who you think taught the Mexicans how to work on these refineries, these oil refineries all around here? Who you think the white folks told to teach the Mexicans how to do the work? Come on, man, we gotta think, bro. And we gotta have an open mind. I understand a lot of these youngsters don't know, bro. Because of the crack era, they really don't know. It's a sad situation, but it's true. They don't know the history of their great way back in the wind in the 50s and in the 40s. Or do they even care to learn? Because in their mind, that's old. But that old game is being done right now by Venezuelans, Chinese, all them other people are doing that old game right now. That's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening. Now it's to the point, America don't even really want to deal with too many black folk. They don't. All they want is your money. They want to keep you in that concentration camp and empty your pockets. That's it. If they can't empty your pockets and you broke, they want you to keep you in that welfare system. The broke niggas, they want to keep you in the welfare system. The niggas like me, they want to stay in my pocket. But I know the game. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather taught me the game. You know what I'm saying? Make or earn, spend less, and invest. Stack money, act broke. That's the blueprint. Stack money, act broke. That's the Black American blueprint. All y'all that see that what the Mexicans doing, that's what my grandfather then was doing in the 50s and 60s. That era. That's who taught the Mexicans how to move in America. They didn't know how to move in America, bro. All they know is they broke. They didn't know how to move in America. You think they came over here knowing how to weld, knowing how to build a real house? They know how to build. I'm gonna tell y'all another something else. When you in struggle, it's amazing what you'll do. If you in struggle, if you struggling, you can find a way to put together your own house, bro. It ain't gonna be worth nothing. Destruction gonna be horrible. But all you trying to do is put something together to put a roof over your head. That's all they knew how to do. But as far as really doing it in a proper form, they learned that from black people, bro. The carpentry work. Everybody say all the essays, all building houses right now. Guess who they learned that from? How to build a house the correct way. Not the survival way. See, it's two different ways to build a house. One way is the survival way, where you got to figure it out to survive. And there's a skill way. When they came over here, Black Americans taught them the skill way to build the structure, to build railroads. That's who they learned that from, bro. When the Mexicans came over here, bro, and seen the work that Black Americans did to build this country, they was hungry, right? Because there's money over here, right? Black Americans taught them how to move in America. And that's a fact. Now, if you look at all these manufacturing jobs, it's mostly Mexicans there. Why? Because of the crack era. See, they knew that Black America was growing super, super fast, bro. And when they put in that crack in the 70s, it destroyed the whole system, the American system. It transformed us from being owners and businesses to customers. You know, I talk about that all the time, right? You don't want to be a consumer or a customer. You want to be a business. Well, the crack era, it transformed the Black community from being investors and owners to customers. That's what it did. It switched us from being owners and business owners to customers and consumers. That's what it did, bro. In the 60s, the 50s, my grandma, grandpa, them, uncles, and all them, they were stack money, act broke, work hard, save every penny, save it for your family. See, the things that these other countries are doing, they got that from black Americans in the 60s and the 50s, like my grandpa them. That's who they got it from. And they look at us like, man, them Negroes dumb. Because we had the whole country in our hand, ready to take over. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, particularly Malcolm X, right? How Malcolm X wanted to do it, if it had stayed like that, we'd have took over this whole, the system of America would have been a totally different system right now. It'd be totally different. And that's what happened. My grandfather told me about the system of America, and my grandma, ever since I was a little bitty boy, giving me the game about this system. The system of America. The system of America, we cannot cross with it. We cannot, no. It's not designed for us to be intertwined like that. The system ain't built like that, bro. I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the system. It's a black system, and then it's a white American system. It's a black American system, and it's a white American system. It's two different systems, bro. Right now, nobody really understands this black American system that I'm talking about, because there's very few of us living it now. Very few. Very few of us really living the black American system. Well, Stock Sniper, explain to me who is living the black American system. People that own real estate in their neighborhood, right? If you own real estate in your neighborhood, if you own a business in your neighborhood, if you're creating jobs in your neighborhood, and you're also earning and spending less, and teaching it to your kids, teaching it, you got a group of friends and y'all teaching all y'all kids the same thing. That's the black American system. It's real small right now, but it still is a black American system. And that's exactly what the black American system is. You make or earn, you spend less, you invest, you create housing in your hood, buy black to block, right? Buy the bandos in your hood, fix them up, put them on housing, create housing, because you know some people gonna be on Section 8. The people that want the vouchers, you create housing for them. And you collect the government check. That's the black American system, bro. Take care of our own, educate our own, raise our own. From generation to generation to generation. Not accepting no handouts. The people that are on Section 8, try to educate them to get off that shit, and instead of collecting the voucher, collect the check. Because some people gonna need it every now and then. Educate them. Look, this only temporary. Bro, don't you know that instead of accepting a voucher, be the one that accept the check? Stack your money, act bro. Earn, spend less, and invest. Come up on your first bando wholesale house. Fix it up. Create some jobs for somebody by giving them a job. And then sign it over to the county, and collect the check every month. When you get done with it, sell it. Particularly to somebody from your hood. A homeboy. Don't sell it to the opposition. Sell it to your homeboy that has the same mindset. And that, my friend, is what I did. I'm speaking on it because I did it. And I sold to my homeboy. Of course, white people wanted to buy it. White people offered me more money. Yes, they did. They offered me more money. But I said, nah. That's not the Black American blueprint. So I took less money and sold it to my homeboy. That's what I did. I bought my block, which I still own another property. I bought back my block, rented it out, got tired of it, sold it, put it up for sale, sold it to my homeboy who I grew up with. That's what I did. Mind you, the opposition wanted to give me wanted to give me a higher price for the property in my hood. In other words, they tried to gentrify my block. I said, nah, I'm gonna give my partner, who I grew up with since knee-high as grasshopper, that has the same mindset as me, give him the opportunity to buy it. I wasn't finna do that. I wasn't finna sell my soul for a jelly roll. And they offered me more money. And I wasn't gonna sell my soul for a jelly roll for money. I talk about that all the time on this channel. I don't give a damn about the money. All I care about is the back end. The front end, the back end is gonna come regardless. Because I got the Black American blueprint. Yes, I could have sold it and got more bands, but I didn't. I took less bands for my homeboy. And I feel good about that. And that's real talk. And that's for real, in real life. So you talking to somebody, bro. I bought back my block. Yeah. I bought my block. Cash money. No loans. No voucher. I stack my money. I act broke. Thanks to Donald Trump, I was able to get a player price. Yeah. I didn't have to tell my family, we're gonna go on Section 8. We're gonna go down there to the welfare office. We're gonna get on Section 8. We're gonna get a voucher. And while we are kissing Master's ring, we're gonna stack the money. And then I'm gonna buy the house. And then we're gonna get off the voucher. Nah, I didn't do that. And I had 3 young girls at the time. I had 3 young girls at the time. And guess what? I was well under 30 years old. I was 25, 26. Let me see. Mistake, I was about 30. I was about 30 years old, and I bought my block. Cash money, no loans. Yes. I've been earning, spending less, investing for a very long time. If I'd have did it correctly, I'd have been retired. Long time ago. So yeah, we gotta think different. Fuck that voucher. I wanna be the one that get the check. I don't wanna be on the ass end. See, that's what's wrong with niggas. Niggas always on the ass end and think they winning. Ain't that something? That's because the lack of education, the lack of, a lot of times, it be the lack of listening. Because a lot of us, they think we know it all. They think they know it all. They go tip for tap with an OG who really did it. They go tip for tap with an OG that really did it. I bought back my block, bro. Before y'all even heard of Nipsey Hussle. Before Nipsey Hussle even spoke on buying Slauson, I had already bought my block. You see how it worked? I had already bought my block back. I bought my block, cash money. I didn't have to go get no loan. I didn't have to go to a Lakers game. I didn't have to go to a Rockets game and pay all that money and sit by a billionaire to fund me to buy my block. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that, bro. I didn't have to go asking somebody for something. See, I ain't gonna even say that though. But I didn't have to do that. I took my family's Black American blueprint and I put the shit into action. I stacked money, I act broke, I took care of my family. We was never on no voucher. We was never on food stamp. We was never on housing. That wasn't even an option. Why? Because I got 2 hands and I got 2 feet. I can go take my ass to work and put the work in and save every penny. And save every penny. And then do what? Cash out. Buy my whole block. Yeah, I did that, bro. In my early 20s. I was probably, in my late 20s. I was probably close to 30. I bought my block. See, I grow the dough. I don't need no handouts, bro. I come from the Black American blueprint, the Black American dream. A lot of people ain't gonna understand that Black American dream. It will go way over their head. It'll go way over their head. But if you would listen, you will learn something. Stop thinking you know every goddamn thing. Because you don't. You don't know anything. You know how long it's been since I lived with my mama? Do you know how long it's been since I lived with my mama? Very, very long time. I stepped out on my own as a teenager. I already told y'all how it was in the 70s and the 80s. Can you imagine being 13, 14 years old, sitting on 200K, 150K, 175K, at 12, 13, 14 years old? Can you imagine that? In the mid 80s, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Everybody had money in the 80s. Young, 12, 13. I knew a dude that was 9 with $1 million. 9 years old, slabbed out, millionaire. That's why y'all gotta understand, boy, us dudes that's born in the 70s, built totally different, bro. Built totally different. Straight up. Dudes that's born in the 70s, built totally different. Majority of these kids these days can't imagine being 21, being 30, sitting on 150, sitting on 200, let alone 12, 13, and 14. 12, 13, and 14 years old. Making $2, $3, $4, $10,000 a day. Easy. The average 13-year-old, big bread. So man, y'all that got people that's 70, that was born in, that's around my age, 50, 45, 55. I ain't talking about no junkies. I'm talking about dudes that stand-up dudes. You better listen to all, if they're good, so you got to get to know them first. If you know them, you get to know them, you got to soak up all the game. They'll tell you a whole bunch of shit, bro. They'll tell you specifically about the Black American dream that a lot of people don't even know. Or if they do know, they act like they forgot about it because they haven't seen it in 3, 4 generations or haven't seen it at all. If you're born in the 80s, if you're born in the 90s, you're born in the 2000s, you don't know anything about the Black American dream. You think the Black American dream is the American dream, the system of America. It's 2 different dreams. Just like it was segregation, where we had the blacks over here, and you had the whites over here. The blacks go to the black school, the whites go to the white school. You didn't hear about no Mexicans back then, either black or white. Mexican wasn't here, Chinese wasn't here, none of them was here. It was either black or white. Black educators, white educators. Now you can kind of understand. There was a white American dream and there was a Black American dream. Blacks educated their own, whites educated their own. It was a Black American dream and it was a white American dream. Which the white American dream ran the American system. The white American dream and the white American dream and the American system is the same thing. The Black American dream is something totally different. Remember I told y'all, black people educated their own. Black people had their own stores. Black people had their own barbershops. Black people had their own laundromats. Black people had their own funeral homes. Black people had their own hospitals. Black people had their own colleges. That's why it's a Black American dream and it's a white American dream that is the American system. It's a difference. It's a Black American dream that my mama, my grandpa, my grandma, my daddy, all come up under the Black American dream. Then there's a white American dream, which is the American system. It's a difference. That's why I get emotional when I hear young niggas talking about selling their soul and go and get on welfare. I've never heard a dude say, I'm going on the county. I'm going on welfare. I never heard a dude say that, bro. I haven't. It's always the woman that's quick to go, you know what I'm saying? It's always the woman with 3-4 kids that's quick to go get on welfare. I've never heard a black dude ever say, I'm going to get on welfare. Never. Unless he got a mental problem, and that's a whole nother conversation. But I never heard a regular American man that go to work, that can make a earn, giving up and going down there to that county and telling this girl to go down there. I ain't never heard that before, bro. Nor do I want to hear it. I don't. But it's a good conversation. It's a good conversation. That's why youngsters always work hard. Don't ever sell your soul for a jelly roll to the American system, which is the welfare office. Don't do it. For one, as a man, you can't have 3 kids by 3 different baby mamas or you can't, no. So it ain't your call to even say that. You're supposed to be trying to work. Whatever it is I gotta do, which really all you gotta do is spend less. You already work. Stop being a consumer. That's it. Most people go on welfare so they can spend more money. Because if they're on welfare, that means they get to keep their money, buy dope, buy drugs, you know, buy Jordans, go to the club every night, be lazy. They get to do that. That's what the American system, that's what the American welfare system, that's what it produces, laziness. That's what it produced, guys. What? Well, the game is a blowout, as usual. Usually when I get to talking, Maybe they'll come back. But that's not what's happening in this case. Cleveland is winning this game. But we're waiting on the real game to come on, which is Golden State. We're waiting on Golden State to come on. Golden State versus Minnesota. Let me see. I'm trying to get my let me unplug this. I need to plug up my other phone, guys. Yeah, I gotta plug up my other phone. Let me take it off mute. We're gonna check out the game.
Goodness, where did that come from Struce? This thing has ballooned back to 20. Big shot for the Pacers. Halliburton ended up in the seats after that possession. Actually knocked over a couple of spectators in violation. Jerome, a little bit short.
Trying to get my phone back up, ready to rock and roll. Man, one thing about my light, it goes out quick. I don't like that. So I must leave it plugged up. I must leave it plugged up.
This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. Get 0.9% APR on these Buick models, plus current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we stayed hundreds by pending our home and auto insurance.
Trying to get my other phone up and running. It looks like Cleveland gonna pull this game out.
Huge news. You can get a Sun for just $3. Wait,
They gonna pull this game out.
Sun of Look at the words. Sun of Baconator is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, Saturday wins.
Sarah Benzino. Griffin Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What she call her? Yeah, she said the twins' name.
I've been running my mouth for over an hour and a half, man. It's time for me to shut up and watch the game now. Appreciate you for joining me. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper. Just kicking back watching the game. I might end this live and roll into another live because and really watch the game. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna end this live and just start another one. But that was a good topic that I just talked about. Yeah, it was a real good topic. The system of America, bro. Good topic. Don't sell your soul to the system of America. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Help me stay hydrated and healthy looking all day with CeraVe facial.
I might, you know what? I might go on StreamYard and pull it up. Now I think I'll do that another time.
Studies show people like to get more for less.
Okay, now I see.
One jumbo jack burger with two for only
Now I see what that other thing is up there.
a lot more for a lot less.
That's another stream.
Every bite's a big
Well, YouTube is making it easier for a content creator, bro. It's the super chat, and then it's the gift thing. Only thing about
Versace, bright crystal.
only thing about this is that I think YouTube take 35%.
time for a Mountain Dew splash play in match.
That's what I think about that. YouTube take 25%. Guess what, guys? We also got these coffee mugs. Earn, spend less, and invest. Coffee mugs. Look, red, nice looking coffee mug. Earn, spend less, invest. Nice coffee mug. If you like a coffee mug, link in the description. Gotta have products, guys. One good thing about products, they don't spoil. It never spoils. So look at these. Look. Earn, spend less, and invest. Link in the description. These retirement shirts going like hotcakes, guys. You got a parent that's retired, an uncle, an auntie. You might be retired. We got a sale going on the retired shirts. Got a sale going on for Mother's Day. $10 a shirt. Mother's Day sale. And we also got the coffee mug. You like to drink coffee? Your parents drink coffee? A good gift for your old lady or your old man or your teacher? The great American blueprint. The Black American blueprint. Earn, spend less, invest.
Teacher appreciation week should be coming up.
Teachers, well, so that's here.
Oh,
I'm talking to the world. And if you is in Houston, teacher appreciation coming up. Buy your favorite teacher a coffee mug. Earn, spend less, and invest. It's good. It's also good as, what do they call it when you put it on your desk?
Automate.
It's good, you know, to just sit on your desk. It looks pretty on your desk. If you look at my desk, I got two of them. I got one on each side. I got a different color. This is not the only color. We got pink ones. If you look on the website, we got all different colors. Blue, pink, black, all different colors. I like, me personally, I like this one. You know somebody that's an earner and they spend less and they invest? It's a great gift. In a minute we're gonna have hoodies. Well, I think we do have hoodies. Yeah, we do have hoodies on the website. Earn, spend less, and invest. But on the hoodies, I want to change the design a little bit. Product, always talent, guys. You got product, you ready to rock and roll. The great thing about products is they don't spoil. They don't. Products don't spoil, guys. Sitting back watching the basketball game. Just chilling. Yeah, products, they don't spoil. The Cavaliers stunting. The Cavaliers are stunting. It's a blowout. As usual, the curse of the stock sniper strikes again. We still got a whole quarter left, guys. But the next game is what I really want to watch. I want to watch Golden State against Minnesota. I like Steph Curry, guys. I'm a huge fan of Steph Curry. A huge fan of my boy Steph Curry. But yeah, man, YouTube is rolling out a lot of different income streams. A lot. See, with YouTube, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 income streams with YouTube. The first income stream is the super chat. The second income stream is the getting paid off ads. The third income stream is the gifts. The fourth income stream, you can put your merch up. You can connect your merch to YouTube. Like on mine, let me show you. You probably already seen it though, but I'm about to show. I'm about to show it. Let me go to my channel. See? My merch. I got my shirt. And I got my cups. But I'm going to change this up. This, I'm going to change the design. Yeah, I'm going to change it. But the cups that's on here are different than these. So on YouTube, you able to, that's 4 income streams. 1, super chat. 2 is off ads. 3 is gifts. 4 is the store. My store is hooked up to my YouTube channel. 4 income streams on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. And the thing about products, they don't spoil. Right? It take time to shine. That's why they ass behind. Always remember that, guys. If you're new to business, if you're new to YouTube or business in general, it take time to shine, bro. And one thing you gotta realize, product, it don't spoil. It don't. It don't spoil. Always remember that. Always have multiple streams of income, right? And the thing is, spend less. You'll see more progress in the long run. Don't spend everything you got, bro. Save everything you got. I'm not saying don't have fun, but we gotta find ways to have fun and not be able to spend no money. Until everything catches up with itself. Appreciate you for hitting the like button. Until everything catches up with itself. You know what I'm saying? If you just in business for yourself, you got to give yourself a 3 to 5 year window, guys. 3 to 5 years. Yep. And if it happens before then, just thank God. But you got to give yourself a 3 to 5 year window. Like, my YouTube journey has been off and on. But since February of last year, my YouTube game been on. Since February of 2024, I've been consistent on YouTube. But I got to give myself a 5 year window. I understand that as being a business owner and being experienced, you got to give yourself 3 to 5 years before you even see $1. That's how it works. And you got to keep grinding. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep going. 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 That's how it works, guys. You can't have instant gratification. It takes time to shine. It don't happen overnight, guys. You got to remember that. I was taught that at an early age. Because remember, I was born in the 70s. I jumped off the porch 12, 13 years old. So I understood at an early age that product outweighs talent, and it takes time to shine. That's why they asked behind. It took time for me to understand that, guys. It really did. It took time. So we got to remember that. Don't worry about likes, views, subscribers. Of course, that's what we want, right? We want likes. We want views. We want subscribers. We want money. We want the merch to sell. But at the same time, you can't be overwhelmed by that when you just now starting business. You can't. And you gotta keep it legit. You can't be like Turkey Hut, bro. You can't. Matter of fact, I just gave myself an idea. I'm gonna do a reaction video to Turkey Hut. Bad business practices. What you are not supposed to do in business, bro. Now, Turkey Leg was one of the best restaurants in the city of Houston. Best location. Best area. All the traffic, bro. Great food. Lines wrapped around the building. People used to come from all over the world to come eat at Turkey Leg Hut, just to eat a fucking turkey leg. Everywhere, everybody loved Turkey Hut. All the celebrities. Come to find out, the fucking owner of the building was selling dope out the building. Crazy as ever. You selling a turkey for $50, bro. Yes. One turkey leg at the Turkey Leg Hut, $50. And you got a line. You selling thousands of turkey legs in a day. A straight up $1 million business for sure. They say the rent that they was paying to work that restaurant out of that place was only $1,200 a month. You know that? They was only renting that building for $1,200 a month. And selling 1,000 turkey legs out of there every single day. It never was a boring day at the Turkey Leg Hut. You could go there any day, any time of the day of the week. And that place super packed. Huh?
And you have to be dressed up.
And that place was super packed. Nowhere to sit. The line is 2 miles long just to get in there and go eat a turkey leg. To find out that the Turkey Leg Hut owner was selling dope out the fucking building. Which is wild. I think that's what happened the last game. The Pacers came back and beat them. Boy, they got some teams playing this year. But yeah, guys, product always talent. It do. And it don't never spoil. I got all type of product, bro. Yeah, I do. I got those 4 streams of income on that I just said. If you get monetized on YouTube, that's 4 income streams just on YouTube alone. That didn't include nothing else, everything else that I got. I got those 4. I got one-on-one coaching and stock market analogy. All you gotta do is call my phone number. It's in the description. Send me a text. Don't call me. Text me first. I got my other link. You want to join Webull? You get free stocks. I get free stocks. That's 6 incomes. I got my merch right here. That's 7. I got 8 streams of income on this internet. They didn't even include Instagram. I got damn near 10 streams of income, bro. Just with the internet alone. So I got the ability to make money all type of ways, which is great. All I gotta do is keep doing me. Keep giving value to the people. Attract the right people. I still haven't attracted the people that I need to attract yet. I haven't. But like I say, I just been doing this 1 year. I understand there's a 3 to 5 year window. It's a 3 to 5 year window. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. I got to keep going. I can't sweat the technique. I just got to go through the motions every single day. That's all I got to do. So remember that. Like a lot of people just now starting YouTube. You got 20 subscribers, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200. Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to the work. Pay attention to the people. Focus your energy on the people. Of course, we worry about the light, but that's not a main thing. Because if you let that crowd, your subconscious mind, you're going to be all over the place. Another thing this does, it tightens up your communication skills. While you're going through the process, you're learning, you're growing, and you're getting better. And you're helping people. And that's what I focus on. That's what you focus on, guys. Don't be glued to the numbers. And don't be tricked by the system of America. All of a sudden, you bringing a whole bunch of negativity, and they're going to bring you a whole lot of traffic. Why? Because that's what they're promoting right now. They're promoting a whole bunch of negativity and bullshit and bubblegum. So if I was to turn around and start doing a whole bunch of bullshit, promoting bullshit and bubblegum, my numbers will go sky high. But that's not what I'm doing. I want to keep it slow and grow. Knowing I'm in this for the long haul. I'm serious about this, bro. I'm in this for the long haul. I'm in this for 2035, 2040. And that's not long. YouTube just had a 20-year birthday, bro. YouTube launched in 2005. YouTube have a lot more growing to do. YouTube just getting started. We got to remember that, guys. On this social media is just getting started. You got to use it as a tool. See, the thing is, everybody is fighting for ad space. Content is king. And all these big guys, they're fighting for ad space, meaning that they're paying to promote things to us. Like if I wanted to promote my merch, all I gotta do is create an ad and pay YouTube to promote it out. Paid advertisement. And you'll not only see my You will not only see my YouTube alerts, but if you're not on premium, you'll see my commercial ads. So that's where the money is at, guys. And guess what? These videos that we put up, they're there forever. Like TV. It's content, residual income. See, these products on the front end, that's right now money. The ad revenue, that's residual income. That's money coming as long as these videos are being played. That's money on the back end. Well, Stock Sniper, I only got 1,000 subscribers. Don't worry about right now. Keep growing. Keep growing your social media business. Don't worry about, I only got 1,000 subscribers. It's not that much. We're not thinking about, we're not thinking short term, bro. I just said it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. We're not thinking right now. See, too much of us are caught up in the now. I'm not thinking about right now. I'm thinking about 20, 30 years from now, 15. See, like a good example. If I'm buying stocks right now, if I'm buying Amazon, if I'm buying Facebook, if I'm buying Nvidia, if I'm buying Google, shout out to YouTube. If I'm buying Amazon, shout out to Amazon. Guess what? I'm not thinking about right now. I'm thinking about the future. Why? Because I understand it's a marathon, not a sprint. The front end money is the products, right? The back end money, the residual money, the back end money is the real money. That's the future. That's not the present. The products is the present. Because it's hand to hand. I got this for sale. You buy it. Boom, right now money. But the real money is on the back end. I talk about that all the time when it comes to the stock market. I always talk about the back end. I always talk about the importance of learning the chart. I'm not worried about the money. I'm worried about the chart. The money is on the back end. Same scenario with this. Same scenario with this content creation. The front end money is good if it comes, but I'm worried about the back end. I'm worried about the residual income that comes after that 3 to 5 year window that I'm talking about right now. 3 to 5 year window. That's all I'm talking about. And you got to keep growing. You got to keep doing what you do. Content, videos, content is product. That's right. Just like this is product, these videos is product too. Product, always talent. Long as you put the work in, guys, work, product. Release the product. The talent can be so-so. But long as you keep pushing the product, it outweighs that talent. Listen to the OG. Product outweighs talent, guys. Yeah, you want a lot of product. A lot. That's why most dope guys, most dope dealers you know, it's a good analogy. Because you can learn you can take a negative and turn it into a positive. Most dope dealers that you know got more than one product. They got weed, they got heroin, they got all different type of drugs. 4 or 5 different kinds of marijuana. You can go get bubble gum. You can go get bullshit. You can go get green trees. You can go get whatever they want to name it. So that's all different products. For those of you guys that smoke weed, you go to the dispensary. That's a better example. You go to the grocery store. That's a great example. The grocery store has what? Thousands of different products. You can never have enough products, guys. See, I tell y'all all the time, success leaves clues. You go to Walmart. Walmart has thousands of different products. You can go buy a TV. You can go buy a phone. You can go buy groceries. You can go buy clothes. You can go buy food. You can go buy bed. You can go, it's different products. You can go buy panties. You know what I'm saying? You can go buy Clorox. You can go buy vitamins. You can go buy plants. You can go buy socks. Different products. That's more than one stream of income. See, that's what I was talking about yesterday, guys. When somebody says it's a recession, but they got 3 jobs. How is it a recession and you got 3 jobs? Just saying. Having 3 incomes is not enough. Why is not enough, Stock Sniper? Bro, Walmart, McDonald's, Whataburger, Jack in the Box have more than one income stream. The clubs have more than one income stream. Your favorite stripper got more than one income stream. The strip club got more than one income stream. Yes, the strip club got more than one income stream. You got to pay to get in. You got to pay to park. What's the name of that club in Atlanta? Right there by the Greyhound bus station. Black Magic, Blue Magic, whatever they call the name of it. Y'all know that club in Atlanta that's right by the bus station. That strip club. You gotta pay. You gotta pay to get in. You gotta pay to park. You gotta buy a drink. The stripper, she making money 3 ways. Blue Magic, whatever the name of it is. You gotta pay to park. You gotta pay to get in. You gotta pay for a drink. You want a lap dance, that's a charge. And all the other charges that the stripper charge you. You want to go further, we can go further. You can use your imagination for that. But the strip club got 10 different income streams, bro. 10 different ways of making money, the strip club. Everybody got more than one way of making or earn than you. You only got one way to make money, and that's that W-2 job you work at. We need to change that in 2025. You need to get at least 3. Start a YouTube channel. Put down your content. You're on YouTube anyway. Put down your content. Take YouTube serious. Some people can take YouTube as a joke. as for play and get a lot of subscribers. Some people take a little bit more work. Just imagine if you take YouTube as a joke, you don't take it really serious, and you can come up on 5,000 subscribers just bullshitting. Just think what would happen if you took YouTube serious. YouTube is easy for you. It's hard for everybody else. But you bullshit and get 5,000 subscribers. Not even taking it serious, just bullshit. Just think if you took it serious, bro. If you really took YouTube serious, what can you really do? Can you, if you took it serious, can you push it to 1 million subscribers? Not even that, 500,000. You already damn near 10,000 subscribers, and you bullshitting. Just think if you took it serious, put all your energy into YouTube creating, into not you. I ain't gonna say YouTube. You put all your energy into streaming, content creation. Can you quadruple, 3x those subscribers from 10,000 to 50,000 and really create products? You got people that fuck with you right now. If you launch products, I see, man, bro, I see YouTubers, bro, that YouTube is easy for them, but they don't have no products on their YouTube channel. They got all the features, but there's no products. None. They don't take YouTube serious. Just imagine if you took YouTube serious. This is a business. One thing we gotta learn, guys. One thing we gotta learn is that when you good at something, when you like it, and you good at it, and you like it, you look at it as a hobby. That's your ticket. That's your ticket. You like doing it. You basically doing it for free, but you do it with ease. Maybe that's your calling. That is your calling, to be a content creator. You just got to take it serious. It'll change your whole life. Because the name of the game, bro, everybody that got money, they're doing what they love to do. Real estate development. Elon Musk, he loved building rockets. He loved building cars. He loved doing that. So what you will do as a hobby, monetize it. Crank it up. Crank it all the way up. And see what happens. It's some people that I see on YouTube that got a gift for the YouTube, but they don't take it serious. They like doing it, but it hasn't snapped that, bro, I'm actually successful at something that I like doing. maybe I should work on my job, take my YouTube creation business just as serious as I take my regular 9 to 5, and let's see where it go. And let's see where it go. I guarantee you, some of these guys on YouTube, they can get these numbers with ease, and they're not taking it serious. It's just they're good at it. That's your passion, bro. You can still work your job and do 30 minutes a day. Take YouTube, take your content creation serious, and give it 30 minutes every single day, an hour every day, and be serious. Upgrade your shit a little bit. And watch what happens. Because you got a gift of just doing it with ease, bro. That's your gift. I'll be back. I gotta use the restroom. I'm gonna make my own product, my own YouTube. That's what I need to do anyway. I'm gonna make my own fucking YouTube product. I know enough. You know what I'm saying? I know enough to create a product. I ain't gotta have a 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers to create a YouTube product. You know what I'm saying? I know enough about YouTube to create my own product for people that only got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Step 1, how to set up a YouTube channel. Step 2, how to upload a video. Step 3, how to create a profile. Step 4, how to, you know what I'm saying, the different steps. How to use Canva, how to use a StreamYard, and create a product around it. I can sell it for $10. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to figure out how to do that. I gotta figure out a platform. That's what I'm gonna do. Create me a YouTube product. I'm finna stop giving niggas my ideas, bro. And do it myself. I don't care. I'm gonna start giving people my ideas. I'm gonna stop doing it unless they call me. Yeah. Them dude, a lot of people are supposed to be having YouTube products. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna try to do. Create my own damn YouTube. Figure out how to create my own YouTube product. So I ain't gonna take a break. I just gotta do a little bit more with my YouTube. You know? They came all the way back.
All of his powers lots of stories in the sport. And, he's going to take 30 shots. 19 free throw attempts. And generally for him to get free throw, there's going to be a lot of contact. He just skies in and he lost it. 6-point game, we're going to 90 seconds. Halliburton working into the paint.
Oh,
Play by Halliburton.
they down by. Oh, it's only a minute left. This game over.
Not forcing the three, understanding there's still a ton of time.
Ain't no way they're gonna be able to come back. Run it, run it, run it, run it. Ain't no way they're gonna be able to come back.
Both teams are out of fouls. 1:14 left. Mitchell, shadow, double team, gets a distress from here.
They hit a three.
I don't know, but I don't think I see his little flag for you.
All right, we got Golden State, Minnesota coming on next. I think I'm in this live soon and start another one. We ready? We rocking and rolling today. We watching the game and just chilling. So I think I'm in this live. You come with a new title. If you came in here because you seen the title, you got to rewind it. Valuable information on this live. You got to start it from the beginning, though. Hope everybody having a great night. Hope y'all watching games and enjoying these playoffs. I am enjoying myself. And the next game is going to be a thriller. Golden State Warriors versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's what we're getting ready for. I'm thinking about doing the next live on Restream. What's that?
That was Diamond telling me about it.
Diamond back there?
No, she's texting me.
Oh, she at work?
Yeah.
She be stashing these, huh?
Uh-huh.
They not.
We be asleep when she come in.
Oh, what's that in your hand?
Oh, cookie.
Which one?
Oh, the good one.
Yeah. You trying to trick me.
Wait, you want one of these?
I like both. No, I tell you. I wait till later because I gotta eat again. I gotta eat some more salads.
More salad?
Yeah, later. That coconut water is got a distinct taste to it.
It is the most hydrated thing.
I need to keep drinking that. I'm training for a marathon. Yeah, guys, I'm still training for the marathon. I got
My broke your friend.
who?
My grandbaby right here.
I got 3 weeks. Wait, let me see. I want to do a video on something so bad, but my mama told me
I was trying.
not to tell nobody on how they did my grandpa
What, in the military?
once he got out after. But she found out. Old news. Oh, excuse me.
Want to taste a piece?
Yeah,
It's good too.
yeah, I like these.
My broke little friend helping me try to eat me out of house and home. Our grandchild on 4 legs.
All right, we're waiting on the next game. What I was about to look up. Damn, I forgot that quick.
Hey, Grandma, please give me a piece. Give me a piece, Grandma. Give me a piece. For my baby.
I forgot what I was gonna look up.
You said you wasn't gonna do it.
Nah, I was talking about nah, that's something else. That's what made me forget what I was supposed to be looking up. I was supposed to be Googling something, but I forgot. Shit. 48 seconds left in this game, guys. Indiana down by 7. I think this game is pretty much over. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I am your host, the one and only Stock Sniper.
Gentle. You're not being gentle, Chinese. Look. Gentle.
The thing is, if you give the system of America permission to feed you, you also give them the permission to starve you. Yeah. If you accept that welfare that's giving them permission to feed you, and when you do that, when you sign that dotted line, you give them permission to starve you. They can cut it off. They can say closed at any time.
All right, let's see what happens. Look, they gonna play it again, baby? Look, baby, look. Damn.
They just
Seen that
collided
all on his
against
neck?
each other.
Nah, he was all on that man's neck. Bent his neck back. Bent his neck back.
Look how he walking.
You fool around and mess his spine up. They're taking him off the floor.
Did he say offensive pass interference?
That was fine.
Oh my God.
That man was all on that man. That man Nick been all the way back. Look,
That boy said offensive pass
look at this,
interference.
Daddy. Yeah, but we could see it. Remember.
Yeah, I'm about to end this live and start another one. Yep. I think this one did all it was gonna do.
All on that man Nick like that. Dang. Ain't no more, Mama. That's all gone. All gone, Mama.
I think the next game started at 9.
Give us a little time. Well, give me a little time. I'm still looking for that last. I know it's in there. I'm not worried.
So this will be a 5-point game.
Can't down on that man Nick like that. Jesus.
And you said understand after that first mixer that she said Seattle's gonna miss that. There's great anticipation by the young man to introduce.
All your running shorts are right here.
Ohio State's here in Cleveland.
Okay. How many of them is it? The thin ones that I got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two again? What the
That's
hell?
including the black one or not the black one?
No, no blacks. Ain't no way in the world.
I missed that.
The same two again. What the? It is.
Oh, he elbowed him in the face.
Them two, I told you these two teams be fighting each other while they be playing.
He did that on purpose.
But he jumped on the man Nick. That's
Mitchell
the same
did
two.
that. Oh, Mitchell did that on purpose. That's get back.
From him damn near breaking his neck. I don't know. He looked like he was trying to dribble the ball to me.
Nah, not way up there like that.
He was looking to pass the ball.
Them niggas playing basketball like that. That's what I'm saying. They ain't got no
They're in the streets, man.
they ain't got no flow of basketball ain't the same no more. They ain't got no plays. Used to run play. They play like they playing in the park. That shit happened in the park. Not on no controlled basketball court. They let these dudes play like they playing in the park.
Yep.
Ain't no way he's supposed to be going up with an elbow like that. This is not the UFC.
Come here, baby. Come here. Show mama. Come on. Show mama. Yeah? Show grandma. Grandma gotta take that label up the aisle, huh? Yeah, you shouldn't take that label up the aisle. I
think I can.
I'm gonna wash your towel tomorrow, baby. I'm gonna wash your towel and your blanket tomorrow. But kiss me, man. I'm gonna wash that baby stuff tomorrow. So I'm gonna be cut up for me. Wash your stuff, mama. My grand girl. My grand girl. That's my big baby. That's my beautiful girl, and so it is. Beautiful girl. Yeah, you want to put the AC on, baby?
Not yet.
Not yet. Hi, baby. Hey, grandma. Come on, girl. Yeah. That's it for right now, okay?
It's a one-possession game, 27
There you go. All that pushing. And like the basketball court in Harlem. All in New York. Pretty. Who's the prettiest? Oh, here's another shirt there.
Make sure the customers get that.
They got how many I told you.
That's a perfect combo.
That's effective. Indie Gang Tattoo 3-day music festival is a bad idea. Lucky for you, an Amazon Analytical virtual visit can happen anywhere. Even here. Amazon Pharmacy will deliver antibiotics right to you. So you can breathe easy. Well, sort of.
Today the 7th.
Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, so today's the 6th.
Game break presented by Dave Valerie Jobs in Atlanta. As you can see, they've already started the Warriors and Timberwolves game.
Oh, they already playing.
Here, baby, your towel that was over that way. There you are.
There's a steal. 25 seconds. Unbelievable.
Uh-oh. Willie, he make this three-pointer, bro. It's gonna fuck me up if they make a three. Kick it out. Foul.
Is going to shoot free throws with a chance to cut it to one with 12.4 left.
Cavaliers blowing the game away. I think they did that last game, though.
Cavaliers, indeed, the Pacers.
Let's see, can the Pacers, he made that shot. One, very second, he made the first free throw. Can the Cavaliers
Win the game?
Oh! Uh-oh! They got a chance to win. Great play! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh my God!
Oh! Whoa! This is kind of game I'm talking about. The stock stepper curse has been broken. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Wow. On to the next game. Bro, what a hell of a live. What a hell of an ending. The stock sniper curse has been broken.